What's up guys, welcome back to Jammers, and today we are doing the 1000 subscriber Q&A special. So, I want to thank you all for 1000 subscribers, obviously. A couple of things before we start this video. Number one, I do have a cold, so sorry if I sound a bit bad. And second of all, I've lost the crown for the Jammers figure, so it's going to be a regular Iceberg figure today, unfortunately. But anyways, as you can see, we are in the Christmas-ified Pig City, as I'm currently in the middle of recording the season's greetings special, Angry Birds Adventures episode 5. Sorry if it comes out after Christmas, I've been struggling to make it, but anyways, yeah, so, as you can see here, we're in the Christmas-ified version of the Pig City. We've got trees, decorations, and pigs celebrating Christmas. Obviously, I can't take all this down until I finish recording the episode, so that's why today's video will be in the Christmas Pig City. Yeah, let's get into this. So, you guys have sent me a lot of questions. I'm going to try and get through them all today, but a lot of them are repeats of other questions, so I just have them in a shuffled order in my photos, so, you know, if your question's already been asked by someone else, I'm not going to say it, I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways, let's get into this. We've got a lot of questions to go through today. So, our first question is for Bubbles. Did someone call my name? Yes, so our question is from Blue Falcon, and Blue Falcon asks, Bubbles, what is your favourite type of candy?
Oh, let's see. Well, I really like fruit pastels.
Fruit pastels, you say? Alright, well, there's your answer. Bubbles likes fruit pastels. I'll see you around, Bubbles.
Bye.
Next question. Okay, so the next question is for me. It's from Sandlove MKLL. The questions are, what pig from any Angry Birds game did you like? Well, I like most of the pigs, to be honest. I do think it's cool when they add new mechanics. I really like Helmet Pig and like some of the season's pigs that they add, like the Piglantis pigs and stuff. And pigs wearing random decorations are really cool too, like the Santa Hat pigs or any of the Halloween decoration pigs. And the last question is, what is your favourite Lego Angry Birds minifigure? That'll be a hard one. I don't really like the pigs, to be honest. They look kind of weird. But when it comes to birds, I'd probably go with maybe Stella or Mighty Eagle. The Mighty Eagle one's really cool. Alright, our next questions are from Slasher. Alright, so these are for me. What's your favourite Mattel figure? Okay, my favourite Angry Birds Mattel figure, no questions asked, is Bubbles. This figure is so good, man. I just love the Bubbles figure so much. Which superhero line action figures do you have? I'm not entirely sure what this question is asking. The only thing I could think of is maybe he's asking what Transformers Telepods figures I have, and if so, I have the red one, Helmet Pig one, Hal, and a Minion Pig. I never really played Angry Birds Transformers, so I don't know their actual names. What do I think about Mattel Stella? Well, like most people, I don't think it's the best. It could have been much better. I prefer the Connect Stella figure. However, I don't hate it like lots of people do. I actually like it, but just not as much as the rest of the figures. What do I think about Slash's custom figures? I've only seen a couple, but I do think you have some really good figures right there, so you should keep going. I really like your figures. And lastly, what's a character I want in action figure form? I feel like we could all really use a Chef Pig in Mattel figure, if that's what you're asking Mattel figures. I would love a Chef Pig Mattel figure. I also think it would have been cool if they decided to make an Atomic Bubbles figure. RazorRiggy7382 asks, how can you be a helicopter? Well, let's just try it out. Question for Gummy the Slime. Wait, you're a character?
Gummy the Slime can't talk, but I'll translate for him. Ooh, okay, he says he is a character, and hopefully he'll have more to do later on.
Maya, you remind me of Minitoon. I remind you of Minitoon, do I? Well, I am very happy and very proud to be compared to someone so amazing as Minitoon. Minitoon, if you didn't know, created... Uh-oh. Oh, by the way, I did use a Minitoon figure hack to create the Maya Pig, so yeah. Okay, another question for Bubbles. This one's from Lois Griffin Battersea 7627. Bubbles, will you ever rise up and overthrow the main flock since you're never going to be given the spotlight?
Hell yeah! I'm gonna do it right now!
Okay. And King Pig, what's your favourite colour?
My favourite colour is egg.
Okay. Right, next question. So here are 2 questions from Snowbillet for me. We've got Jammers. What's your favourite Mattel figure you have? Well, I already answered that Bubbles is my favourite one, and I already have him. So, Bubbles, And which of the Mattel board games do you want the most? Well, I mean, the most logical answer would be Colossal Build-Up since it's so big. But I'd also really appreciate having Mega Fling since it's such a good set as well. Hey, who are you, imposter? Oh, Iceberg, nice to meet you. This is perfect timing, so we actually have a question for you. Who are you? What's going on? So, Iceberg, this one's from Jack Loves Thomas and Friends 50. Iceberg, what's your favourite country if you have one? What the hell are you talking about? Who are you? I do like India. Anyway, bye. I guess I'll answer the second one since I also look like Iceberg. Which one would you go to? I'd really like to go to Brazil, I guess. Who knows, I might be able to meet the Angry Birds Rio flock. This next one is from Mike H7658. Jammers, do you intend to do Melody and Joe? Well, I'm not going to lie, Joe's a pretty crap character. He's literally just a power-up, a reskin. So I'm probably not going to do Joe. I might make Melody and even Silver sometime, but don't expect them to be in Angry Birds Adventures anytime soon at least, because I'm not very good at making papercraft customs just yet. I'd normally just do like accessories and stuff. But yeah, who knows, they might appear later on down the line.
Hey there, Jammers. I heard you have a question for me.
Oh yeah, Mike has a question for you. Chuck, do you love Stella?
Stella? Who the hell's that? Who's Stella? Oh, keep in mind, guys, that this is Chuck from Angry Birds Adventures, and Stella isn't in Angry Birds Adventures. What the hell you on about? What's Angry Birds Adventures? Okay, that's enough of you. And Hector Porco, why do you live in the mirror world? I don't like the mirror world. The mirror world likes me. Ha ha ha.
That's weird. Anyways, Angry Birds 311 asks me, who's your favourite Angry Birds and what's your favourite Angry Birds game? Well, my favourite Angry Birds game has to be Angry Birds Seasons and Angry Birds Space. They're probably tied. I love those games so much. They're basically my childhood. And my favourite Angry Birds character is probably Iceberg. That's why he's my OC. But if you're talking about main flock, it would probably be Hal or Terrence. Alright, Red Burb has asked a lot of questions here. So the first one's for me. What got you into making Angry Birds? And what got me into making Angry Birds videos? Well, when it comes to Angry Birds videos, I'd probably have to shout out Banjo videos and Snow Dodger. Those two were legendary Angry Birds push YouTubers, as well as Bert Porter. I loved his videos as well. And what got me into Angry Birds? Honestly, I've been an Angry Birds fan since I was like 4, so I really don't know. But I do remember the first game I played was probably Angry Birds Space, I think. Sorry that I keep calling you in, Bubbles.
No, it's okay. My plot to kill the birds can wait.
Anyways, we got a question for you. Bubbles, how sad is it that you never even appeared in Angry Birds Movie 2?
It sucked. I can't believe I got replaced by stupid characters like Courtney.
Exactly what I thought. I wasn't very much a fan of Angry Birds Movie 2. Anyways, Bubbles, hopefully that's it for now.
Okay, bye.
Greetings, Jammers. How are you? Oh, hey, Argo the Robot. We've actually got a question for you. Whoa, awesome. I'm so excited to answer this question. To Argo the Robot, why did Dr. Pig invent you? I am basically like Dr. Pig's security guard, since he has some important things going on, and he needs my help to protect him. This next question's for the entire Angry Birds Space flock. So guys, what's your favourite planet that you've visited in Angry Birds Space?
Well, my favourite planet is the red planet.
Oh yeah, well my favourite's Pig Bang. Wait, Terrence, I thought you could talk. No, that's just regular Terrence. Space Terrence still can't.
And I like the Big Dipper.
Is that a question for me? Hell yeah. What does it say? What does it say? What ice cream flavour do you like the least? What are you talking about? Every ice cream flavour is amazing. I could never, ever possibly say one that I don't like. Other than mint. I don't like mint. Me neither, Bomb. Me neither. Right, Cedric Thunder Z 96. That's an interesting name. So, the first question is for Red. Fight Rovio until he got defeated.
I'm trying. I'm on a quest to find Rovio right now, but I can't find him anywhere. Anyways, I better keep going.
What do I think of the Angry Birds Movie 2? Well, I just said that, but I actually am not a fan of the Angry Birds Movie 2. The first one's great, but the second one I'm really just not a fan of, to be honest. But if they ever make a third one, which I'm pretty sure they are, I'll be really excited to see how it turns out, and I'd love to see an Angry Birds space-based movie. So, Gumnut says, what's my favourite Angry Birds Mattel set? And also, if I've played Plants vs Zombies, what's my favourite plan? So, my favourite Angry Birds Mattel set's got to be either Happy Halloween or the Colossal Build-Up. And my favourite plant in PVZ is probably the Blover, I think. I really like the Blover, he's super cute. Hey, it's Leonard here! Oh no. Ooh, does that say my name? What does it say? To Leonard, you are stupid? I hate that guy. Anyways, next question is for Gummy the Slime. You're cute. Well, that's not really a question, but I'll go tell him that. And last one's to Red. What Angry Bird do you think would be a good leader except you? Oh, hi Red. Yeah, well, I couldn't find Rovio, but I think Matilda would be the best leader if I were to disappear or something. I think Matilda is a very good flock member. I like her. Interesting. Well, I wonder if that's foreshadowing. No, probably not. Anyways, moving on. Sorry to call you back so early. Oh, it's alright. What's the question? So, CJ says, Red, what do you think of coffee? Also, are you British? Oh, I love coffee so much. I really want a coffee machine for Christmas, you know. But anyways, am I British? Well, of course we all are, because Jammers is, and Jammers voices me. Okay, no need to get meta now. Anyways, next question. Gummy the Slime, we want to see more of you. Well, I'll go tell him that. And Bubbles, you are the GOAT.
I know I am.
Bubbles, what makes you so great?
Well, let's see. I like candy, and I inflate, and I'm cute, and I'm Halloween inspired. I think that's enough.
So, Blues, what's your favourite first-person shooter?
Garden Warfare 1, Garden Warfare 2, Battle for Neighborville. Get lost. Garden Warfare's for life.
Wow, I can't believe Jim's favourite first-person shooter is Battle for Neighborville.
I refuse to believe Jake did that. That's some real Jim shit right there.
Anyways, Hal and Terrence, are you two BFFs? Well, now I can finally understand Terrence since he speaks English. Yeah, we're actually becoming pretty good friends. Yeah, I like to eat cake with him.
Okay, we're at the question that I've been dreading. So, King Pig and Bad Piggy's Fun Castle asks, how many Angry Birds do you have? How many birds and how many pigs? So, let me go count. Okay, so I lost track, but I counted way over like 400 if we're including telepods, Mattel figures, Connect figures, etc. So yeah, quite a lot to answer your question. Eternal Bit asks, what's your favourite Angry Birds Adventures character? Well, my favourite Angry Birds Adventure character is actually someone you guys won't know very well, but would know. Yeah, you've seen him once, that's all I'll say, but he gets better near the end of the season, so look out for the 2-part season finale coming, I don't know, some point. And what's my favourite video I've made? Well, on this channel, it'd probably be one of the Angry Birds Adventures episodes, probably Big Pig, since that's my favourite one so far. But if we're just talking about on my whole YouTube history, well, I actually used to make these cool little mini-movies that were animated on my old channel, and one of them was called The Sigil Rises. And Eternal asks, what's my favourite Angry Birds Adventures episode I've made? Well, I just answered that, it'd be Big Pigs, but I have been working on future episodes, and all I'll say is Season 1, Episode 8, definitely going to top Big Pigs, trust me. And quickly, I've never really had a chance to mention this, but I'll quickly tell you guys now, there will be 9 episodes in Angry Birds Adventures Season 1. And yeah, anyways, moving on. We're back. Do you have any cake for us? Oh, that's perfect, because the question is, what's your favourite cake flavour? I don't know, I love cake so much, I don't even know what the flavours are, I just see cake and I eat it. Fair enough. And Terrence, who is the biggest bird? Well, technically speaking, it would be the mighty eagle, who I recently met on an adventure, but I like to imagine I am. So, Cherry Channel TV has asked, what's the first ever Angry Birds Mattel figure I collected? Now, I'm not sure which was technically first, but when I was a kid, I have memories of having original Knock on Wood, Planet Block, and the 3-pack with Hal, Blue, and Construction Hat Pig. So, I'm not sure which of those 3 things I got first, but they were my first Angry Birds Mattel things, and the only remaining survivors from that is the Blue from the 3-pack, which I'll get out right now. And yeah, as you can see, he has seen better days. His beak has definitely seen better days, and his colouring has seen better days. But yeah, this is arguably probably the first Angry Birds Mattel figure I ever owned. Oh, hi Stella. Hello. Why the hell do you sound like that? Well, I'm not in Angry Birds Adventures yet, so I don't have a proper voice. Fair enough, maybe? I don't know, I've said that a lot in this video. So, Stella with a deep voice, do you wish that Angry Birds Stella didn't end on a cliffhanger and that they continue making chapter 3 or more levels? Well, obviously. I mean, it fucking sucked that they stopped working on the game. It was a pretty decent game in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I wish we had more Angry Birds Stella. Red Banana, which shout out to Red Banana, by the way. He comments on like all my videos. But anyways, he asks how I got the big fat frozen pig Angry Birds space figure. So if you want this figure for yourself, you can get it in the Angry Birds Connect set Crater Crash. Let's do a little 360 of this figure so you can see what it looks like. It's actually a really cool figure. But yeah, this is in Crater Crash. I'm going to be doing a review on Crater Crash very soon. But anyways, yeah. It's from Crater Crash if you want to get it. It's a pretty rare set. Well, it's not that rare, but it's more so expensive. But yeah, that is where this figure comes from. Alright, so SpongeBob asks, what is your most wanted piece of Angry Birds merchandise? Okay, this is a really hard one. Obviously, the most logical answer would probably be the Colossal Build-Up. But if we just exclude Mattel for a second, since I'm obviously got to pick something Mattel related, I'd probably either go for the Mighty Eagle plush, which, by the way, I know I have the Mighty Mojo one, but I mean like the original OG one, or the accessorized pig set, the Chef Pig, the Postman Pig, specifically. The others are cool, but those two specifically I would just love to own. Oh god, and I've saved the biggest for last. These are all questions for me, so let's read these out. So, Birdcraft asks, where did I get that Stella figure from? So, this Stella figure is actually from the Pez thing. It's a pretty cool figure, but I've actually lost the tuft of hair, so that's why she's always wearing a party hat. But yeah, this is actually really good. It actually looks arguably better than the Mattel figure besides the giant hole in the back there. How many Angry Birds Mattel sets do I have? Well, let's see. I have Knock on Wood International, On Thin Ice, 2 Space Games, another Space Game which is International Edition, Mega Smash, Happy Halloween, Happy Holidays, 2 Planet Blocks, but I don't have the boxes for them unfortunately. And Connect sets, I have Crater Crash, Iceberg Breakdown, Mission Mayhem, Break and Bacon, and Party Smashers, which is really rare by the way. When am I going to make the inflated version of Bubbles? Well, I'm probably never going to do that since I have the inflated Bubbles plush, which you could see me using in Trick or Treat, which is the second episode of Angry Birds Adventures. But yeah, I just used the plush to be honest. I'm probably never going to make a clay or papercraft inflated Bubbles. And our last question for the whole video is, why Angry Birds Connect's figure has 2 holes on their back? So the reason they have 2 holes on their back is so they can sit in the oh, I just fell over. It's so they can sit in the slingshot, and so you can like squish the back of the slingshot to launch them. And Terrence actually doesn't have a hole in his back. As you can see, he doesn't have a hole in his back, and that is because his tail just sits perfectly in the slingshot. So yeah, that is why Angry Birds Connect's figure have 2 holes on their back. Right, so that was the video. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you all for your questions, and I know I've said this a lot, but just thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. That's always been my goal on YouTube. I'm going to keep going, obviously. I want to hit like 10k hopefully, but that's been my goal for the past 7 years, and it's such a cool coincidence that I hit that on Angry Birds 14th anniversary, since without Angry Birds I would have never have gotten here in the first place. So yeah, thank you all for watching.